Today we are at Geluksdal Stadium, the tennis court. 10 years ago, this is where Geluksdal Cricket started. It started with a dream. It started with 11 boys. Today we are 130 boys. 10 children on full scholarships, a women's team. For the first time we have a so-called colored community in the Premier League. And tomorrow we are celebrating their 10 years of success. But everything started in this tennis courts.
This week's episode of the Geluksdal Cricket Club, founded by Logan Fortuin, showcases the club's progress and achievements over the past 10 years, as well as the recent ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket World Cup Trophy Tour. South Africa has a strong cricket culture, and development of our youth at grassroots level is essential to helping tomorrow's sports heroes today.
When the vision started and the dream started, we didn't want to complain too much. We knew that the tennis court was sufficient. It had fence around it so that the ball will not be able to go out. And we just took it and we put up stumps here and we started bowling and we started batting here. Started teaching the kids, and we never knew that the club would start growing in this manner that we find ourselves in today.
When it comes to the activities that we are involved in, one of the activities that we've started with was cricket. And unfortunately, it dwindled away, and we are very glad that we are part of this new initiative, and it was revived by one of our former students by the name of Logan Fortuin. So we are very excited because these activities are only taking place at primary schools. When learners come to the secondary schools, either they are too big for these types of sports, but we are very delighted to be part of this initiative. When it comes to this piece of land, I started teaching here, it was like this. It is still like this. It was one of our dreams to develop it. I was fortunate enough to be one of the founder members of Geluksdal Cricket Club with a fellow colleague of mine by the name of Mr. Prince, Nicholas Prince. We started Geluksdal Cricket Club with players like Mr. Logan Fortuin them, and that was one of our dreams, to develop this piece of land which was unused for many, many years. And 28 years down the line, I'm still standing here with this land undeveloped. So we will appreciate it, and we will gladly rejoice the day when we see this land is developed into a cricket pitch, and gladly name it after Mr. Nicholas Prince cricket pitch, and unfortunately not Geluksdal Secondary, because that is where he started. This is where he started the sport and the love for the sport.
Having access to well-built and established sports facilities is crucial for the sustainability of the sport.
So one thing that I would say for the kids, there is progress with this program, because one of the things that we always speak about in the program, we're not only developing players that will go, we're developing administrators as well. I am for one, because a few years back in the 2020-23 season, 22 season, I was nominated to be the national coordinator of the year by Cricket South Africa. So there is progress. If kids don't progress within the playing, there's different structures. You can go into admin, you can go into umpiring, you can go into scoring as well. So there's different factors where they get the stages where the kids can go to.
When it comes to personal level, it boosts the child's self-esteem, because when the child is not doing well academically and the child is doing well when it comes to sports, that child's self-esteem automatically increases. And then academically, we are having challenges. Most of our cricket players, they cannot read. Some of them are struggling to write. So Coach Logan and myself, we have decided to start the afternoon class where we teach learners the basics, foundation.
Being involved with Geluksdal Cricket Club over the last 10 years, starting with them from the very first year, coming through to our 10 years now, it's really an emotional topic because we started off in tennis courts where we had no resources at all. We only had a set of stumps and 2 bats. We started teaching children basic cricket in those tennis courts with just that equipment. 10 years on this year, we have 10 of those children in scholarship programs that started basic cricket in the courts.
Celebrating 10 years of the Geluksdal Cricket Club was a huge milestone for their founder, Logan Fortuin. And the day included celebrations with their sponsors, club members, and sports personality Bernard Parker.
So we've got exciting lineup. We've got Unlimited Soul. We've got Mr. C that's going to do live performance for us here today. We've got Bernard Parker that's going to do the keynote address. We've got the CEO of Eastern's Cricket, Wesley Gontiakos, that is here. We've got our pastors of the local community. We've got all the children. We've got the primary school coordinators that is here. And we're quite excited as Geluksdal Cricket Club that we'll be able and privileged to celebrate it with our community, because our club it's a club for the community, it's a club for the child here. And today we're also going to launch our new cricket kit, our new one-day kit that will be given out to our children. We're also going to introduce all those 10 children that's on scholarships. They will be here. They're attending one of the best schools currently in the country. But the most important part of it is for them to know that they play club cricket for their own community.
Ek is die eerste meisie wat gevat is by die Eastern's Cricket vir Geluksdal. Dit was unexpected. Ek het ook nie verwag om vir my te vat nie, maar ek is net bly vir dit.
I got into cricket when I saw other children playing cricket in the tennis courts where we started. I was a soccer player before I played cricket. When I saw the children playing in the courts, I asked my brother, let's go try this out, and we went there. The experience is it's fun. I learn out of a lot of games that we lose, and it's up for me.
Yeah, what a story it is for Jazz. Jazz is a typical example of what we're trying to achieve as Geluksdal Cricket Club. Jazz attended one of the primary schools here, started with mini cricket, went to primary school, started playing provincial cricket. Jazz went to get a full scholarship at Dr. Ege Jansen. He's this year in matric. He had the opportunity, and hopefully next year he'll be able to go and go to university. And that's what we want to achieve. We as a club are trying to support him, trying to help his parents also, so that we can have a complete boy from an 8-year-old boy to now a 17-year-old boy, and hopefully next year we'll be going to university. Same with Jasmine. Jasmine is grade 8 today. She was one of our first girls players that started. Today Jasmine is playing provincial cricket. And that's the exciting part for Jasmine. And what I love as the chairman of Geluksdal is girls participating in sports. We as a club now, we took an initiative that we can be able to empower more girls to start playing cricket. We've got about currently 12 to 13, but if we can get it close to 20 girls playing cricket for our club, that will be wonderful.
As I stand here in front of you, I'm a living example that dreams can come true. To believe, you only have to believe. And what I'm saying believe is believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you how much less you are, or how much weak you are, or your language that you speak, how stupid you are. You are not.
Logan reached out to me. I am an avid cricket player, run Bedfordview Cricket Club, and I think what resonated with me is the plan that Logan came with. It was a detailed business plan. He had a thought, he had a vision, and it sort of just resonated with myself. And in saying that, you know, when we saw the community, what he did, I mean, he takes time and effort every day in trying to change people's lives, and especially the youngsters and the kids today. And any way that we could help with that from a company perspective, it's the only way that we're going to change and make the people's lives better. In saying that, we've donated a lot of the run-ups, these rubber mats, and that the guys for the nets to be running in, so they at least have an opportunity and not run on sand and stones. And you know, if the kids can feel and look the part on the cricket field, it's about building the team, building the culture, you know, and getting those things going and uplifting everything. Then we're happy to do that. And you know, any more causes that we can donate to and change people's lives and all of that, we really look forward to that and uplifting what we can. NCS South Africa is a manufacturer of a diverse product offering, being unsaturated polyester resins, your solvent-based resins and dispersions. Now in short, that's any unsaturated polyester makes you either your composite products, mainly out of fiberglass, and then your solvent-based and dispersions are all used in the manufacture of your enamel or water-based paints.
Geluksdal Secondary School formed part of the ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket World Cup Trophy Tour this year. The Trophy Tour seeks to inspire the next generation of cricketers and demonstrates the positive impact that the event is having on the country and its communities.
What a privilege it is once again to host our second international event. Last year, this time we hosted the Under-19 Women's, and today we are privileged to host the Under-19 Men's T20 Trophy Tour. It's a massive, massive honor for the club, for our community, and important for our school to be able to host this trophy. Not a lot of schools have this opportunity that we had, but it's because of the hard work and dedication that our club is putting into our community. That's why we're having this privilege today.
Well, I think the hard work that Logan and everyone in Geluksdal has put in over the last 10 years is really starting to bear fruit in the last 12 to 18 months, with them having a Premier League side, with them having a lot more players in the Eastern system, in the provincial system. So I think really the hard work that's been put in over the years is really starting to come to the forefront now, which is fantastic to see from one of our development areas.
Seeing the trophy, it encourages me because I believe in myself, and I know that someday I will be also playing for South Africa or for any other international team, and it will be a very big blessing for me.
I think today itself, just to witness the trophy itself, I think it's inspirational to kids and to believe that no dream is impossible, to aspire to climb as high as you can dream and achieve, and that's it.
School, of all the schools around here, we really are privileged to have you here.
Sports in general is very good for our kids, especially youngsters, especially with today's society, what's going on off the field of cricket, with gangsterism, drugs abuse, all of a sudden, where sports at the moment keep the kids away from that. And that's why we want to try to create in Geluksdal, bring the culture of sports back, community. And with the event today, massive, massive honor for the kids, massive honor for Geluksdal Cricket Club and for Geluksdal Secondary School. And big ups to everyone involved for that.
We really want to say thank you to Eastern Cricket for the support that we've received over the last 10 years. Obviously to our local sponsors, but the most important part is to have our own facility now. We're standing here today celebrating our 10 years as a vision. We're already starting to see grass here. We're already starting to see a pitch. We're already starting to see containers, because our plan now is to get in the next year, start playing home cricket so that we can double up the home players and have parents come watching their children. And then the most important component we want to do is we want to start running an aftercare facility, because that's we want to help our juniors try and get teaching how to read and all those type of things, because our public schools are overpopulated. So it's our responsibility as a club and as a community to look after those boys, because the day when they get scholarships, that's the day when they start realizing you need to work hard in order to succeed in life. But as Geluksdal Cricket Club, it's our dream to start playing cricket here in the home. We'll call it the home of cricket. And I know that this will change a lot of children's lives, like it already done in the last 10 years.
Geluksdal Cricket Club is grateful for its continued support of the Eastern Cricket Union and its partner sponsors of NCS South Africa and H2O Water. This club's long-term goal is to find corporate partners who want to invest into the development of a proper cricket facility at the school, including a clubhouse. The Sports Trust acts as an implementation partner to corporate donors and partners and can offer Section 18A status to funders who wish to partner with them, and enhancing education through sport.